Hello and welcome to Simbin Sessions. I'm Megan Wellens.
I'm Matt Shaw.
And if you're a long-time watcher, you might recognise the background today. One of our first ever podcasts was filmed here. We are at Wakefield Trinity because we have Trinity and England's Caleb Hamlin-Uele. Caleb, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
I guess only one place to start. England call-up, development squad. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's nice. It's I don't know how to take it, to be honest, when I first seen. When I was first contacted, but yeah, I was over the moon. I'm really excited about it.
How did you find out? Who gave you the call?
It wasn't really a call. I was in touch with Susan. I think she helps out with England Rugby League and that. So she pretty much gave me the heads up and got me to fill out forms and that. So that's how I pretty much found out.
You set your stall out quite a while ago, I think, privately, that you wanted to play for England. So talk us through it. How were you eligible, and what was the motivation?
So I've always said it, even like years ago, when my brother was playing international footy as well. I always wanted to represent my English side through my mum. So my mum's parents were born and bred down south in a place, North Petherton. Okay. I'm not too sure what that is.
It sounds south, doesn't it?
Somerset or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Farmer country, yeah.
So they were born and bred there, and obviously they made the move over to New Zealand. They pretty much they helped my parents bring me and my brother and sister up. So yeah, they were pretty much my best friends growing up until I'd say 18 when they passed away. So yeah, I've always wanted to kind of represent that side of my family, and having my brother already done Samoa and New Zealand, I felt like, I can just fill that gap and do the England side for us.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. So was it, you mentioned they passed away when you were 18, was that like a big part of it, or was it before that? Or?
Yeah, that was pretty much the reason why we changed my last name too. So my last name just used to be Uele, and my grandfather's last name's Hamlin. So once my granddad passed away, I think he had a nephew who carried the last name, and then that was it. So then me and my siblings decided to change our name to keep the Hamlin name alive.
So obviously in that squad now, it would be a massive deal for you to be hopefully at the end of the year running out at a World Cup representing that name for England. Yeah, well that's the dream, mate. We always play to be the best, and we want to go up against the best, and obviously seeing my grandparents' last names, both of them on England, sure would mean the world to me. You've
had a mad story generally. Yeah. Like, we're talking about you potentially playing in a World Cup for England.
Yeah.
And you were born in Auckland?
Yeah, born in Auckland, New Zealand, Samoan English heritage. Yeah.
So, born in Auckland, could be playing for England in a World Cup.
Yeah.
However, if I'd have told you that, I reckon even 3 years ago, you would have laughed at me, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us the story. 3
years ago, yeah. So 2022, I picked up a training trial deal with Cronulla Sharks. I did all the preseason with them. I think it was might be a 20-week training trial deal. At the end of that, they didn't keep me on. So then I was just pretty much, they helped me get a job in a factory, and then I just dropped back to New South Wales Cup with Newtown Jets. And I was battling a bad back. I ended up bulging a disc in my lower back, and it gave me sciatica and all that. So 2023 season was pretty much like a write-off. I wasn't playing the best footy. I was getting ready to get a new job as well. And then, Wakefield come knocking, and then 10 days later, I was over here.
You said from them speaking to you, 10 days later, you were in the country.
Yeah, it might even be shorter than that, to be honest. They spoke to me, I would have spoken to them end of November, and I was here 7th of December, I think. Wow. Because it was pre-season, obviously, and they didn't want me to miss a massive chunk of that, obviously, because I needed a lot of work. So yeah, I was over here in probably a week.
That's mad.
But, yeah, it is mad, eh? It's unbelievable how quick it was.
Packing, you literally...
It's probably good it was that long, so I didn't actually have a lot to think about.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't just sit and dwell and then say, have second thoughts about it. I think we're moving. Got a lot of shit to sort out. Oh, pardon my language.
Hey, listen, everyone's swearing on this podcast. Yeah. See, I just find it crazy that 1 minute you're thinking, because you said you didn't even think you could come over, you didn't realise the rule.
Yeah.
Within a week, you're going, pack bags off, we go.
A week before that too, I had like a meeting with the Bulldogs as well for a training trial deal. I think it was with Phil Gould, but it didn't really go how we wanted it to go. So that was off the table. And then at the Zoom call with Wakey, and then, yeah, happened so fast. Talk us through
the factory job. So what was the job?
So they actually sponsor the Cronulla Sharks, so we got it really easy through that way. It's modular walls, so they just, on highways and that, they make a more eco-friendly barrier, like a crash barrier. So we were just doing that, driving forklifts and that. And
so when you were doing that, did you ever think you'd be back playing like first grade rugby again?
You know, as a kid, that's all you ever wanted, eh? So it's always going to be in the back of your head. You're always going to be like, oh, I should be here, I should be doing this, and I can be doing this. So you're like a bit delusional, eh? So I guess I had a bit of that, but never in a million years would I thought I'd be in Super League. I didn't even know that rule existed. If it was under the age of 24, you are 24, you could come over, eh?
You were one of the first ones who were able to get in through it, because it was quite a new rule when Wakefield
I think it was the first year, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that was around. So when I got the call, I was like, speaking to my manager about it, and he was just saying, you don't have anything else here too, so why not? Like, what's the worst that can happen? You can come back and do what you're doing now. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Before the Cronulla training trial, and that obviously doesn't end in a deal.
Yeah.
Were there setbacks before that in your rugby league career?
Yeah. So when I was the age of 17, I moved over to Townsville with the Cowboys, and I did a year of school over there. And I was playing rugby league at Crowan State High School. I would be training with the 20s, under 20s. That was the last year of Holden Cup. Okay. And then they all scraped that, and then we all went back to like the feeder clubs.
Yeah.
And I kind of got really homesick because I was just living with my older brother at the time, and I wasn't enjoying rugby league or anything. I ended up going back home. I didn't play for a year. I got up, I would have put on like 30, 40 kgs, bro. I went up to like 140 kgs.
Oh.
Not playing any rugby league, just working like a factory job as well. And it took like my brother coming back for his off-season break to be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you need to seriously get your health in check, even if you're not going to play rugby league. And yeah, that pretty much flicked the switch in my head to do something, or I'm going to not live long.
It's funny that, because I spoke to Steve before, we were just chatting about you, and he mentioned when he was at Warrington, they'd had a look at you, but he said, you're going to do well to get him fit.
Yeah.
Because you were a big boy. I didn't realise you were like that big, and I'm assuming it wasn't just a muscle thing. I'm assuming you weren't doing much, not active.
No, I'm not doing anything, bro. Just eating whatever I saw, and not playing any sports, not moving, and yeah, just enjoying myself a bit too much.
So what did you do? Was it literally flick the switch and straight into training, getting yourself fit again?
Yeah. Back home, there's not really much else to do than to train. You're either going to train, you're either going to be really fit, wake up early, go to the gym, go to work, and then go home and relax, or you're going to wake up late, work, go drink in one of your mates' garages and kick back like that. But we ended up just, when my brother was back, we ended up just doing his off-season sessions with him, and man, that was probably the hardest block of training I've ever done at that weight as well. So
how, throwing up?
Yeah, not making any times, not having any break, just kept running the whole time. It was a couple of us, though, because me and all my mates were really unfit, and my brother must have just been so angry at us.
He did a boot camp.
Yeah, it was like a boot camp. Yeah.
Where do you think you'd be now if he hadn't have had that talk with you?
Oh, never really thought of that. Not here, that's for sure. I reckon doing exactly what I was doing back then. It's a hard one, eh? You don't want to ever look back and think that you threw your life away if you were going to it, but I reckon, I'd be doing the exact same thing. Probably felt sorry for my wife. She would have had to go through that.
So then you get the call from Wakefield, you take the leap of faith, you come over here, but you are starting off in Championship rugby.
Yep.
Enjoy it?
One of the first games we played was at Fev, and it was raining that night too. We lost that game. Yeah. Oh man, it was one of the coldest games of rugby league I've ever played. But the group we had at the time, there was so much experience, and there was just a great group of blokes to have that season with, and I think it was a very successful season for the club. And yeah, it was really enjoyable.
Like sometimes, I know you want to play Super League and play at the top level, but sometimes it's just nice to win and you were just battering everyone.
100%, and like you could just enjoy rugby league. There wasn't much pressure on us from the fans were loving us, and it was just high vibes at the club.
And you'll have maybe heard a lot about Wakefield over the time you've been here, but just generally in Super League, the improvements they made and improvements for you guys as players, what's it like being at the club whilst they've been doing what they've been doing? I
was actually kind of lucky enough where I didn't really get to see the before.
You'll have heard some of the stories, I'm assuming.
I think the showers used to just be down there in that block, and there used to be mould and weird creatures crawling out of the showers. And
the video going around the season before you came, the last one in Super League, and they're in the changing rooms and they're just rats.
Oh, I heard there was mushrooms in that growing there too. So I'm pretty fortunate that I don't get to see that side, but like Mason's obviously been here for a couple of years, so yeah, he's always good to remind us that we've got it good.
You basically joined an aspirational club.
Yeah, I did. And I think Matt's and his family have done wonders for the club and for the city. It's a rugby league city, Wakefield, and I think if the trend's popping off, then I think the whole city's in a happy mood.
How fun is it to be around Matt Ellis? We see the fist pumps at the end, but I know that I know him a little bit, and he's got some mad ideas.
He actually puts his money where his mouth is. He says things and he actually does it. So that's it. You can only respect that as a player at the club. But he's the man.
Do you think you could win a grand final this year?
Truly, yeah, I think so. If everyone's playing to their potential, I genuinely think we got a good chance. If Troy's running the ball, if Mike's doing his 170 metres, if Kais is causing havoc, then I don't see how anyone breaks us down.
Can I ask you about Troy? I ask a lot of people about him because everyone who trains with him just says ridiculous. Is it true? Is the rumours true?
We do like edge v edge opposed, and you just can't defend the stuff he does. Like, he's like a magician. Like, that's the only way to compare it. He just knows what the defence is going to do before they do it. And he's such a good person as well off the field, so it just makes it even better to play next to him.
Who else do you not rate? You'll rate all your teammates, but who else do you just love playing with?
Mace. I like playing with Mace. Yeah, he's got that aggressive edge about him. Tells you if what you're doing is right or wrong. Not afraid to put a shoulder into it. Yeah, Mace. I like Mace.
You've got some pack here.
Yeah.
Like, I think people are only just starting to realise how good your pack is.
I think last year we only had our pack on a handful of games. There were so many injuries. Many injuries. But yeah, this year, and with the addition of Tyson and Jazz, you never really take your foot off the pedal when you start with Kai and Mike, Jazz at the back, and then you bring me, Kaius, and whoever, maybe Pitsy on. It's just, I think we're in a great place with our pack.
I've got to ask you, brother.
Yep. Big braids.
I'd be lying if I said there wasn't rumours.
Yeah.
About him potentially coming here next year.
Oh, I love my brother to come over here.
Right, question. Do you think he'll be a Super League player next year?
I don't think next year, to be fair. I think he's got some unfinished business in the NRL. I think he wants to leave on his terms from the NRL. And I still think he can do some pretty good work in the NRL to obviously get back into playing week in, week out. I think, potentially that's what he's looking for as well. But I'd love for my brother to come over here.
I just heard there was some interested clubs in Super League.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that too. But obviously we can't tell the future, so he could or could not be here. But I still think, just unfinished business in the NRL.
Have you played against him often?
Never. There's a five-year age gap, so I've never played with him or against him, and that's obviously a massive childhood dream of ours, to be in the same team or going against each other.
How would that feel? Yeah.
Oh, just proud, Just because family's so much to me. Just to see my parents see their two sons out on the field together and reaping their rewards and our rewards is, that'd be a dream come true.
And I suppose he'll be more open to coming because you're here and having such a good time, right?
Yeah, for sure. I only tell him the good stories, so he'd come.
You don't tell him about cold nights in Featherstone.
Oh, man.
Right, so here's a question for you. So you've been here, 3 years, 2 and a bit years now?
3 years.
And you've got another 3 on your contract?
Another 4.
2029, 2030.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy the most about England? What do you like the least about England?
Sunny days are pretty good in England, eh? It's actually a beautiful day now, and it changes your perspective on things. I don't know if the sun makes people happier, but
Definitely does.
I'd say, getting out to maybe Leeds on a sunny day is great. I think the close travel to the rest of Europe, and then what I dislike the most, probably how far away from my family it is.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah. If I was in Australia, it's only a 3-hour flight, but it's a full day, and it's quite expensive. If money grew on trees, would be all right though. Yeah,
because you talked about when you're in Townsville that there was homesickness there. Yep. Is that being as much as an issue here, or is it just easier this time around?
I think I've matured a bit, and obviously I got my partner.
Yeah.
She's pretty much home wherever she is now, so that's how I look at it.
Is it true that Tom Johnson is sick before every single match? I've never actually followed him around. I've heard some screeching. It might be him. Oh wait, actually, half time on the weekend he was. There you go.
He was sick at half time.
Yeah, he's just that mad of a human being that whatever he's doing is working. Obviously, he's one of the best wingers in the world, not just the comp, but it's working.
Is he still guzzling Iron Brew? Because I don't even know if you'll know what Iron Brew is.
I know what Iron Brew is, yeah. Is it the Scottish drink?
Yeah. So when he was younger in his career, he did an interview and he was talking about his diet and everything. Yeah. And he would have, I think it was 2 litres of Iron Brew every day. Yeah. And then
wonder why he vomited.
But then you'd also, he got injured a lot early in his career. And I was reading it going...
Tom's pretty professional. He's done nearly everything in rugby league as you can and as a winger. But he told me his favourite drink, what it was. We were talking about food, because I love food, obviously. I forgot what it was, but no, it's not Iron Brew anymore. So
you mentioned that he's done a lot in his career. Yeah. What do you want to do in your career? You're still very young.
Thank you. I don't feel it. What do I want to do in my career? Obviously, become an international player would be pretty good. Obviously, win a championship with this club, another big goal. Yeah, I just think just playing as long as I can, to be honest, at a level where I'm happy. I don't want to, when some players stay a bit too longer than they really should. I think I want to go on my own terms. I don't know. That's a hard one. What do I want to be? Obviously the best, but sometimes that can't always happen. So. It's a hard question.
In terms of England, obviously, you'll have seen with the Ashes, it was not what anyone in this country wanted it to be. And now, new head coach, new setup, there's going to be a lot of new faces in there. Yep. Do you think we've got the people and the expertise to go over there and do something special? Yeah,
I do. The Ashes, they didn't really have much time together, did they? They barely had anything, I think we're already starting with this performance group. We're going to get some time together. I think we're going to build combinations all right, pretty good. And I think the caliber of players, speeding our game up, is only going to help us. So, I think we can. Yeah,
because I think when you've been put in the performance squad, it's already been put on you guys, your expectations for the rest of this year of what is expected. And obviously you don't have to give us a full insight into that, but what are England kind of asking of you guys for the rest of this year?
We haven't had the meetings yet as of today, but I think we're going to be booked in for them shortly. So they're just going to tell us what they would like to see from us as a player. I think we have some one-on-ones as well and some group meetings, so forwards and backs. So I'll be interested as well to see what they're going to ask for.
Looking forward to speaking to Brian Mac.
Yeah, Pauli's been telling me some stories about him.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think he only wants what's best for England as well. He sent us an email and he said this is going to be his greatest privileges in rugby league. So,
That's cool.
Yeah, as proud as he is, like that's how I feel as well. So we're all going to be on the same page.
Could you play against your brother in the World Cup?
Potentially.
The group stage, the Tonga, PNG, France, they wouldn't do it there. But
No, but maybe if Samoa or...
Yeah. I mean, he might not have decided who he's playing for yet.
Yeah. I think you'll go for Samoa. I think he really enjoyed the Samoa camp.
That'd be the
final.
Has to be the final.
There you go, if you get to the final.
Yeah, I know, that'd be pretty cool.
Your family would be happy, at least someone would be World Cup. Right?
100%. It's back home too, so that'd be pretty nice.
Yeah. Do you see yourself here for the rest of your career? I suppose I asked the question because...
You've signed on for a long time.
You've signed on for a long time, but naturally, you've come from the other side of the world.
Yeah.
You'll have watched the NRL. It's natural. There might be an itch to scratch there sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, is that something you want to do at some point, go back to the NRL? Or?
I'm pretty happy here. I think I've made a name for myself over here. Pretty settled as well. And I'm pretty content trying to be the best over here, but you never know the future, you know. I've signed here to Wakey to 2030. So I'm locked up until then, but yeah, whatever happens in the future, I'm kind of ready for whatever.
I've just thought, so you how old are you?
26.
So you will have kind of sort of grown up watching Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Yeah, freak. How good is that, eh?
How
excited.
Freak, eh?
How excited?
Yeah, wow, I couldn't believe it. I thought, well, Jazz obviously told me first, because he's good friends with Roger and he was speaking to Millsy about it, and I was like, stop lying to me, stop doing that. But that caliber of player coming in, not just what he can do on the field, but as a professional off the field, he's been one of the best. He's a Dalian winner. I'm so excited, eh?
Will you be fanboying when he comes?
I try not to be. I try to act cool, eh? Yeah, I will.
You'd be like, sorry, what's your name?
Yeah. My name's Caleb. What's your name? Yeah. Nah, obviously, he's been the best for so long, Roger, and growing up watching him, pretty much him. A bit too young for Benji. It was Sean Johnson when I was growing up too, so yeah, freaks.
But you talk about the aspirations at the club, bringing someone like that in. Obviously, the target will be grand final victories. Yep. What would it mean to you to do that for Wakefield?
It'd mean a lot, to be honest, because if I was able to bring this club back to its greatness, would be unreal. Just knowing that I was a part of those building 5 years and then actually doing what we said as a team in those 5 years, yeah, that'd mean the world.
You mentioned the 5 years. Was that part of the pitch when Steve and Daryl first bought you, or once you got into Super League?
No, that was a pitch, because we always knew we were going to be in champ. So that was the first year, and then 4 years in Super League. Yeah, that was always the pitch. Yep.
So year 2. So Roger's farewell would be a grand final if it all goes to plan.
Yeah, hopefully.
That'd be quite good.
That'd be unreal, eh?
But your own growth has kind of gone alongside the club's growth, right? You come in off this. You've got this call from Wakefield, fly over to the other side of the world. They're in the Championship, saying, we've got this aspirations, we know we've got the potential to be something. Same with you had the potential to be something. Yeah. And as the club has grown into its potential, you've grown into your potential as well.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. The coaching staff here have been massive for me. Shenny, Kermo, Pauli, and all the physio group, they've been unreal for me. I think just learning how to use my body, getting me fit, and just confident has been massive for me. So, yeah, they probably I owe a lot to them.
You've had remarkable turnaround, from where you were, a massive trajectory. What would your advice be to people who maybe don't think they've got much chance, who maybe have given up? What would your advice be to them?
What's the worst that could happen if you give another crack? Yeah, it's real cliche, but don't give up. Like, you don't know what's going to happen in the future, and you always got to be ready for whatever, really. So, yeah. Favourite
battle you've had in a Super League game so far?
I think that it might have been round 2 KR last year, where we lost by 2 points, and we were coming up against Jared. I was fanboying then too. Jared's one of the best forwards to ever come out of New Zealand. Growing up, it was always him going against Sam Thade or something like that. Fuck, that was crazy. can't believe I played against people like him.
Forgot about Jared.
I still like that's a pinch myself moment. Like playing, what the hell? I'm running up against one of the best forwards to ever leave New Zealand.
Who's the best player you've ever played with?
Chewy might be up there, you know. Tyson.
Silky, isn't he?
Tyson Smoothie. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tyson. He's like an unsung hero because you say our pack's so good, but we're only as good as the ball he gives us or the stuff he does around the rucks and that. Yeah, he's a freak and he can tackle all day. He's a freak.
Best player you've played against?
I'm going to say in the middle, it would be someone like Morgan... Oh, I forgot his name.
Morgan Knowles?
Yeah, Morgan Knowles and Matty Lees. I love going against them, eh? Yeah. I love the way they play too, eh?
Tough, aren't they?
And they're just so aggressive and in your face the whole time, eh?
I've got 2 more questions for you before I wrap up. Best lesson rugby league has taught you?
You can't hide. And yeah, shortcuts are only going to make things worse. That's probably it.
Very lastly, talk to me about the tattoos.
So this is a dedication tattoo to my late father. Me and my brother got the same ones. It says, the idea is to die young as late as possible. And then the day he died on there, it's pretty much just saying, just stay young until your last days. These two, this is my dad's birth year and this is my mum's birth year. 64 and 69. My mum's probably going to hate me showing you when she was born, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like, family's so much to me. These tattoos mean so much to me as well.
Okay, and then I guess final one. If it's you and your brother in the World Cup, who will your family be supporting?
Oh. Mum's English, Dad's Samoan.
There we go.
We'll see.
That is a rough
half and half scarves.
Mum can wear the English and Dad can wear the Samoan jersey.
Awesome.
There you go. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.